Okay. That looks like it is launching. I'm going to let this person in. Okay, it looks like it's getting set up now. Hi, Elise, can you hear us?
Yeah, yes, I can.
How are you?
Good, thank you. How are you?
Very good. It's good to see. And you can see our videos as well?
Yeah, yes, I can.
Beautiful, no worries. You don't need to turn your video on unless you've done your hair and you're happy to show your face.
Yeah, take it. Can I show my husband?
Whoever you like, it's okay. No worries. You don't have to if you don't want to.
That's a quick ID check online.
Yeah. Just to make sure it's your driver's license. No, I'm kidding. Thanks for joining, guys. So we'll just explain. Thanks for joining this virtual open for inspection. Obviously, we're stage 4 lockdown, which was thrown on us yesterday. We had to still find out ways on how to help you guys, see property so your search doesn't stop. We don't know how long this lockdown is going to last for, if it's going to last for 5 days or 5 weeks, but hopefully shorter the better. So we just thought we'd give this opportunity to yourself, buyers, and to get familiar with the property. Last lockdown, we actually sold a number of properties virtually through inspections like this. And some of them were even, subject to a physical inspection when we were allowed to do that. So we're here to help you guys secure your dream home. When the last lockdown finished, that's when we noticed a big rush of new buyers coming into the market, and then obviously the property boom. So hopefully we can help you find the right home, and hopefully it's this one. So we're also live streaming. This video will be available on Facebook as well, on our Facebook business page. So you can reference to it later on today, but I know there's a few buyers that are logging into that as well. All right, so Rick, I'll let you take it away, mate, as the listing agent of the property.
Beautiful. So we have vendor on the other side here showing us the beautiful home. DP, if you're okay and comfortable, I'll hand you over to sort of, walk through us the house and give us, a bit of a background on the features and all that, please.
No worries. Thanks, Rick. Thanks for joining, guys. Just to give you a sort of an idea of where we are sitting. So this is what the property looks like from let's say the driveway. We have front yard with which has recently been done again. So we have done it to make sure that we have very low maintenance, because we are slightly lazy kind of people.
I was going to say you're a busy man, but
yeah, well, I'll be honest. But thanks, Paul. We've got a double garage with a remote control. Now, where the property sits, to give you an idea of the location, it sits on a core.
His Wi-Fi seems
giving you an idea of where.
Yep.
Bit of a lag.
DPA, if you can hear us, just back up towards the house, because we might be a little bit too far from the router, the Wi-Fi router.
Okay.
Yep, it's connecting now.
Try that again.
Beautiful.
Yep.
Okay.
Seems like
all right. So doing another 360. So that's where we sit on the end of the court.
Yeah, beautiful.
So we've got the front yard, the double garage, as I mentioned. So we've got a beautiful front yard, which is done in the way we've designed it quite recently. All this external side of a bit of, let's say, work that we got done was quite recent, probably 1.5 to 2 years back. And then there's been a bit on top very recently done as well. Moving in. So we look at, that's the main entrance of the property, with a security door and a main door, of course.
Perfect.
It's quite open plan, so you get the flow of light all throughout the house because it's sort of facing northeast. First, I'll look at the left side, which is the master bedroom. We enter with double doors. It's a large master. That's a king size bed with bedsides. Of course, there's an ensuite, and there's also a walk-in robe. So the walk-in robe is quite spacious. My wife has a lot of clothes, so I think she managed to fit everything in there.
We lost you there.
looks like the video is turned off, but when you were showing us that, I noticed obviously you've done all the internal cabinetry
Yes.
in the walk-in
There you
bed.
go.
Oh,
Yep.
beautiful. Yeah, nice.
So sorry for that, smartphones. And yeah, so that's the walk-in robe.
Sounds
Now
good.
moving on to the ensuite. So that's the ensuite. This has recently been renovated, which means that we have not really done much on the plumbing. We didn't want to redesign the plumbing and things. However, in terms of the tiling, the shower, everything is new. The cabinetry is new. The mirrors, the toilet, everything is new.
Yep.
Double shower.
Just to mention there, it's a stone bench top on the vanity.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, stone bench top with the cabinet and oversized shower. All the tiling is new as well, with the niche for your bathroom goods and things like that, toiletries. Now moving along. So this is the study. It's also quite a large study, especially with these days when we're working from home. It helps to have a bit of space to do your work from home. Now the study has an alternate entrance from the garage, and that's the garage. The garage also has another roller shutter to allow for things like trailers or boats or things like that, which can be parked at the back. And there's another entry so that we have left that open.
Beautiful. I'll just mention here, if anyone hasn't seen the floor plan already, it's a 4-bedroom plus a study. So that room was the plus a study, the fifth room. Yeah.
Now, moving along, if you look at the floors, all the floors have been redone. So they're all engineered timber, have been recently done a couple of years back. They used to be tiled, but we preferred the wooden finish, and they're quite durable as well. If you have pets or if you want to use them in a rough way, that's quite good for that purpose. This would be our first living room, first living and let's say formal living area.
It's beautiful.
The house overall has ducted heating all throughout, which was originally with the house. But also what we have done is we have renovated with new individual splits, which have reverse cycling. So there's another option of electrical heating if required, if the gas is not the preferred option. Then moving along to the second bedroom, which is our guest. That's a queen size bed, which also has a robe, a built-in robe. Quite spacious.
I know we're the real estate agents helping you sell the house, but I need to compliment you. Your presentation is immaculate.
Yeah.
Thank you. I think I got a bit of coaching from Rick, so it was good. So moving on to the kitchen, which is sort of the heart of our home, and we love cooking and we love eating. So we wanted the kitchen to be a bit special. So we did a bit of our design ourselves, and this is an IKEA kitchen. However, and the advantage with IKEA is that all the cabinetry has a very long warranty. So they give you a 10-year warranty on the cabinetry. Although with seasons, things change. However, if you're looking for panels or something which needs to be quickly replaced, IKEA guarantees any replacements for the next 10 years. And this is done 2 years back. So you're sort of mind-free for the next 8 years. The stone is Caesar stone or Silla stone, as they call it. So it's a 40 mil Silla stone all the way through. They are 3 pieces, and we wanted them to be large pieces because we wanted a bit of an overhang for our breakfast bar. The kitchen, the way we have designed is we have tried to keep everything very modular. Instead of doors, we have got all the storages in drawers. And these large drawers have even further drawers in them for plenty of storage.
Wow.
And we've got an integrated dishwasher. And undermount sink, a double sink, and under the sink, we've got some space for garbage bags and cans and so on. 60 mil gas stop with overhead range hood. And the range hood doesn't just filter the air and throw it in the roof cavity. There's actually a chimney which goes out of the house. So any kind of oil mist and things does not sit inside the house or the roof cavity. So we've done all that while we were renovating.
Beautiful. Just to mention, there was a splashback, glass splashback.
Yes, so the whole splashback is glass, yes. So we got a large glass splashback, which is flame proof or heat proof for obvious reasons.
And your spice racks?
Yeah, good point, Rick. So with the large drawers, because we prefer drawers, they're easy to use. They're all soft close. And
Yeah,
we've
just turn the camera downwards a bit. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we've got 2 spice racks, one on this side and one on the other side near the guest cooktop.
Beautiful.
So plenty of storage. The corner, we've got a lazy Susan, so it's easy to reach for those, let's say, whatever we store in the corners. And then we didn't want to have 2 lazy Susans, so what we decided to do is have a cabinet on the other side, which looks quite flush, so you won't really notice, sort of hidden. But we have got a storage area over here. So that's the kitchen.
Great renovation. Well done.
Yeah, well done. And there's a pantry space as well, guys. Just not only the drawers. There's a spacious pantry there.
Yeah, good point.
We almost gave you full points, Dipya, but you missed that one.
All good.
Yeah. So you've got, although we use a single door fridge, it's a large space. It's about 890. So I think we get fridges nowadays with the double door slim version. So there's a good fridge area or refrigerator cavity and a full pantry for all your food items.
Perfect.
Beautiful.
Thanks for that. All right, so moving along to our second sort of meals living area or family area, which opens up to the backyard as well. The one thing that we really like about this house is, if you can notice that all throughout the house, there's a lot of natural light coming in through the living rooms, the dining areas, from the backyard. So
I was just gonna mention that you're now pointing south. So the front of the home actually faces north.
Yep.
And if you turn to the right and look at your pergola, that would be pretty much all the afternoon sun goes down there, doesn't it?
yeah, so we get a bit of the afternoon sun on the left side. So we get a lot of afternoon sun from there. Bit northish over here, and then in the morning it's nice and bright in the bedroom and the study.
Beautiful.
All right, so that's the second living room. Before I go out, I'll probably show the rest of the house.
Yeah.
That's our main bathroom. Again, this has been renovated completely. So we got the oversized shower. We've done the tiling, new cabinet. Again, the 40 mil stone top with the cabinets. They're all soft close. Even the mirror cabinets have a lot of storage behind them. So they're all storage cabinets, just no mirror. And there's also the bathtub over there. Also recently, what we have done is we have changed all the roller blinds. So they're all probably a couple of weeks old roller blinds all throughout the house, except the main curtains that we have in front of the dining area, living area, and the bedrooms. The master bedroom.
Yeah, beautiful.
Moving along, so we have the other 2 bedrooms towards the back of the house. Now it's just me and my partner, so we don't need the bedrooms for any purpose. So we have repurposed this as a study. Gives us a bit of, let's say, domestic distancing during working from home. And this is just our spare room, which is again quite a good size for a bedroom. The separate toilet here. And then we got the laundry. So the toilet, the laundry, all of them have new tiling done. So all the tiling has been changed and renovated. Obviously, the toilet is
I must
new.
say, it is a spacious laundry.
It's quite a spacious laundry. Yeah. We never got to let's say place them in a certain way, but yeah, it's quite spacious, and it's easy to if it's raining, it's easy to dry your clothes inside as well. Yeah. Just around the other side of the toilet, we've also got a linen closet, which is quite spacious. We get to keep a lot of things in here as well.
Yeah.
And then moving on to the dining area. We love the way the dining area is designed because of this, I don't know, the different
Bay.
edged finish
Bay windows.
with the bay window. Yeah, that's it. And we have a quite large dining table, so I think it's easy to fit a 8-seater in here without any issues. And then we have another way to come into the dining area, which is from the other side of the first living room through those pillars, which we had very special painters come in and paint into that color. That was my partner's choice, so I don't take credit. Now, moving on to the backyard. We recently got the whole backyard done with painted concrete. So the flooring is all painted concrete, done about a couple of years back. And all the renovations around the landscaping is also done. So all the stones and things to keep things very low maintenance has been done quite recently. And as I mentioned earlier, you have that access from the garage towards the backyard if you have oversized trailers or boats and things like that. There's a spot for drying clothes, the reverse cycling external unit. And the one special thing about the unit is they're very, very low noise. So they make no noise. You'd hardly feel they're even switched on when they are. So yeah, quite simple, easy to maintain.
Got a big shed up there at the back there.
We've got a large shed. Yeah, that's where all our things are hiding at this point. So I'll not dare and open it and show you Pandora's box.
Including the wife, or?
Nah, she's hiding somewhere else. I think I can't find her.
Okay.
But yeah. So yeah, a large shed and the pergola with allowing natural light, but also providing shelter or cover from rain and the weather.
I love it. It's a high pitched roof, so obviously it looks like quite open, big, and it is actually quite a big outdoor area.
Yeah, it's a large outdoor area. It's barbecue evenings are really fun. Then at the back, earlier we had just a bit of grass over here, so we got a bit of planting boxes done on the sides. A few small plants planted, all new. Again, which goes to give us less time in maintaining, but of course this can be converted into grass if required. Towards the back in the corner, there's a mandarin tree, which has one of the sweetest mandarins I've tasted. And there's also an exotic fruit at the back, which I can't pronounce, so I will not try. Please excuse me for that. Yeah, so that's...
Dipya, from memory, when you bought the house off us a few years ago,
yeah,
I'm pretty sure I had a few mandarins at the open for inspection, didn't I?
Yeah, I'm sure you did.
That's the real reason why you bought this house. So can you just cut a few mandarins and we'll send them out to the interested parties just to see what they're buying?
Not a problem, sure.
Done. But one thing I really liked about your tour is I really love the fact that the owner can show you around, because we wouldn't know things like the fact that the air conditioning units are low noise, or, all the little details that you've just said. So that's been really cool. One thing that I saw, I don't know if there's anything else you wanted to show us as well. I don't want to cut you off, but one thing that I saw is that the buyer that will buy this house has got absolutely nothing to do. They literally just take the key and move in. Is there anything that you think that somebody would need to change or spend money on when they move in, or have you guys done absolutely everything?
We've pretty much done everything, and we have obviously, because we didn't want to burden ourselves with too much work and because we are both working, so we did them in sort of installments or over time. However, the one thing that may be required or someone would want is maybe to do a bit on the laundry if required.
Okay.
We have left that to someone who wants to buy and design that themselves. Although it's not required, but it can be, I think,
cabinets, add cabinets or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
And just a comment from our side as owners, we built this house never to sell. It was never a plan to sell. It was more because we wanted to live in it. So everything has been done. As you can see,
when you say built, you mean the renovations. You renovated it.
Yeah, sorry. So when we renovated or made changes, was to our liking or was to, let's say, to live in the house. But somehow circumstances are that me and my wife work close to the city, so we have to sort of try and find another closer spot. Otherwise, we just spend too much time. So it pains us to put this house on sale, but it is what it is.
No worries, man. Yeah, and you can tell you've renovated it with love, not just to make money,
That's very important.
because you've paid attention to all the little details. So I'm sure the new buyer is gonna love it and appreciate it as much as what you guys have.
Yeah, the one thing I think I missed was that also because, I mean, just to be a bit free from your mind when you're leaving the house by itself, we've got a back to base alarm by ADT, which means that if and they've got sensors, so motion sensors on most areas wherever there are entrances. So the entrance door from the backyard or the windows or the garage or the front door, the main bedroom, they're all sort of motion sensor detection, which allows the ADT system to sort of pick up any motion when the alarm is switched on. And it doesn't just sound an alarm, it basically goes back and ADT calls us. And if we don't pick up the phone or if there's a ring, then it goes back to the police, or it basically makes some action to happen, not just some noise. So we got
That's
that
really
done
good.
as well.
That's really good
Yeah.
because a lot of houses have motion sensors, but the alarm systems actually don't work. So the
Yeah.
fact that that's a working system is another good thing.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So that's been a very comprehensive walkthrough. I loved it. Thank you very much. I don't think we could have done a better one ourselves.
That's it.
Thank you guys for organizing.
That's all right. No worries. So I'm sure if anybody's got any questions, I could see a couple of people on at the moment. Feel free to private message us on Facebook or leave a comment in the video below. And we're obviously here to help you throughout this lockdown. If, for example, we've got a few clients who we've just sold for in the last week or two who need to purchase a home. So there are serious buyers out there, and obviously we're hoping that with these videos we can help them find their dream home and lock something down and not have to stress about where they're going to live. So that's about it from us. I don't know, Rick, if you want to wrap it up or...
Yeah, we'll just probably, Paul, if we can quickly show up the location and
of
talk
course.
about the locality and all that,
Yep.
surroundings. So,
do
DP, if
that.
you like, you can sit down somewhere. You don't have to stand up anymore.
Thanks for that, Matt.
No worries.
You can have a break. All right. So obviously the floor plan and all the photos of the property are up online. People can just Google the address 5 Taunton and find all of that. Now I'll open, before we talk about the sale campaign, I'll open the location. So this is where a pin on the map. So take it away, Ricky.
Yep, beautiful. So as you can see on the screen, guys, the location of 5 Taunton Court. It is a very centralized location to, I guess, yep, as Paul showing the court location, I think there's a bit of a delay on it, but I'll continue talking. So I think it's the south. So south of that is your Al-Kira College down, which is less than half a kilometer away from the house, and also the primary school, which is Hillsmeade. Now, Hillsmeade and Al-Kira, both of the schools are very well known, very respected, and good schools in the location in the area. A lot of families do move into the area of Al-Kira College zone for that particular reason.
Rick, one thing I just want to point out, whenever we sell properties in this little pocket here and on the side here, parents love, I'll just quickly zoom in. If your kids actually had to walk to school, in terms of Taunton, you can come basically through this court here. Al-Kira is just on the other side of this road, and there's a school crossing here. Where is it? There's a school crossing somewhere here. It must be over here. With a lollipop lady, and you can go straight to the school there. That's for secondary. And for primary, you can walk straight out into the back courts, right? No one will drive here unless they live here, so it's not a high traffic area. Now you can see, I'll zoom in a bit, you can see these footpaths going up and up and up. All you have to do is jump on this footpath and go all the way to Hillsmeade Primary. So the estate's been designed in a way where the kids can walk to school without crossing too many roads or being on busy roads. You know, if they ride their bike to school, there's a lollipop lady for the crossing here as well. Just one road they have to cross to get to school. Yeah. And
beautiful. Beautiful. Of course, yeah, that's there. And Casey Central is very close by, guys. Of course, Paul, if you are there, you can show up on the location. Plus, if you want for a small shopping, there is the Avenue or the Eve, I think it's called, sorry, the Eve Central Shopping Center, which is literally like, 5 minutes walk from Taunton Court. You can do your, normal grocery there. There's a chemist warehouse there.
There's another one down here.
Yeah.
And then you've got a bit further out. Berwick Springs Lake is a really nice place to walk around with tennis courts and
Absolutely.
like that. And oh, you mentioned to me private schools as well before. So
Yes.
you got St. Francis Xavier College. There's St. Catherine's Primary here. So really, really good area for schools, and Eden Rise Shopping Centre as well.
That's right. So yeah, definitely you can't go wrong with the location. It's beautiful. Easy access to freeway. All you have to do is travel down on a Glasscock Road straight up to Berwick Clyde Road, and you're on a freeway in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And then also you have access to two train stations, either Berwick Station or Narre, whichever you prefer. Yeah, so that's the location there, guys. And what else? I'm just trying to think.
Just to add something, if you don't mind, Rick.
Yeah, go ahead.
So when we were sort of working from home in lockdown, and we hope that that doesn't stay for long, but the one thing we started appreciating is the surroundings a lot for ourselves, because generally we are sort of busy with our lives, with going to work, coming back and doing a bit of things in the weekend. But we had a bit more time because the travel was out of our schedules. From the side of this this property or this particular area, there's a long cycling track all the way through. Cycling, walking, for pets, kids. A lot of parks around. There's Berwick Springs right over there. So we have, I think, 3 or 4 of these springs and reserves. There's Hallam Reserve. They're all connected together. And it's beautiful to have a walk, or take your pets for a walk, or just go cycling with the kids or whatever. I found that really, really exciting. We sort of rediscovered this area during lockdown, I must say.
There's a silver lining, isn't it, to every cloud?
That's it.
Yeah.
It's the only way we
Very
can
valid point. That's right.
Yeah. All right, beautiful. So that probably wraps this inspection up. So if anybody has any other questions, at least feel free to unmute your microphone, or anybody else. Comments online, feel free to reach out to us and we shall be here to help. Apart from that,
No questions.
no questions. All good. I hope that was helpful.
Yeah, thank you very much for your time.
How do you reckon the owner did?
Yeah, I think it was all right.
All right, Dipya, you only got an all right. Come on, Elise. I think you could do better than that. No, good. Thank you so much. Sorry for putting you on the spot. But
Thank you.
thanks for joining, and we'll be in touch again. We'll speak to any interested parties after today. So thank you so much. Have a good day, everyone.
Bye. Bye.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
See you guys.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.